Now this rap shit has been good to me. It pays my bills, keeps me in jewelry. Sometimes it's conflicts, cause it's usually a nigga trying to get back where he used to be.
Now I got to go and get disrespectful. All cause niggas ain't recognizing that I'm the one. Knowing if I see him and hop out, they gon' run, clear whole gates, visualizing the outcome. Multiple lead showers, dozens of pretty flowers. Memories, tears, screams, and hollers for hours. Fucking cowards. Your bird brain should've stayed in college. Now you're in the war zone where niggas die with dollars. Now what you get? Nothing but a moment of silence. An old lady screaming, stop the violence, here we go. Another typical video. Niggas screaming out of city that knows he's a hoe, really low. Take a look at you, then look at me. I'm a G, and you a Y-S-S-U-P. Or B-U-S-S-Y, it don't matter how you flip it. Rearrange it or move it, niggas die for music.
It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's
There's a
simple,
little
ain't it?
story I would like to tell about a certain individual perpetrating like hell. Well, you seen him round imitating legends. Tough as hell on his records, but terrified of my presence. I'm tickled cause his career only lasts a couple seconds. Begging for attention, dropping a name in every sentence. A little slick punk from the other side of the water as the target intended for the slaughter. Sequoia lawyer, I get up on you. Your enemies are rich. Man, think about it. You can't even control your bitch. These industry fucks don't want no drama. Nigga, respect me like an old timer, like old summer. I'ma keep my composure before I burn that nigga. Radio rapper, Howard Stern ass nigga. And I'ma be on top of you with or with no hit. Cause I'm so slick, that's the niggas you roll with.
It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it?
More simple than you think. In fact, getting almost 100,000 views in 48 hours is much more simple than you think. If you want to learn how to maximize with your content on YouTube, hit me up because these things are more simple than you can ever imagine. For example, these conversations with celebrities didn't happen with me for no reason. So DM me right now or message me and let's do this. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Yo, welcome. Welcome to Showface. You know, you can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. You already know it's the town versus everybody with the town favorite. Showface News. You heard it's Big Gotham. You heard Big Gotham. But listen, all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Soo Young. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Push a goddamn button. Push a goddamn button. Push a goddamn button. Push a goddamn.
And that's word to Soo Young, you heard? That's word to Soo Young. We back again with another one, gang. Look. Las Vegas, Nevada, talking about, oh, we about to get Keefe D, gang. We about to get Keefe D. Keefe D might be getting charged with first-degree murder for the death of Tupac Shakur back in 96. Yes, champs. Let's take a read, shall we? Make sure you smash the like button, share the video. Listen, they say Keefe D is now facing imminent charges for his involvement in the murder of Tupac Shakur. According to Las Vegas police, authorities claim they have built a good enough case with witness statements and Keefe's involvement that will be presented to a secret jury next month. The DA is also looking at a potential first-degree murder charge under Nevada law, gang. Ooh, we champ. I don't know. Now, I'm going to be real. I've been pretty confused throughout this entire ordeal with Keefe D and LAPD, Las Vegas Police. My bad, gang. I'm a little bit confused. Now I get it. Keefe D went on YouTube, went on the Art of Dialogue podcast, talking a lot about the death of Tupac Shakur. Allegedly who did it and all that stuff. And they don't really have any proof that we personally know of. Like, for instance, a couple weeks ago, they went to go search for bullets that would match the crime scene for Tupac's murder back in 96, right? And of course, they find nothing. They don't find any bullets from that crime scene, right? None. Now, usually, there's times where people would keep certain bullets, as memorabilia or, trophies, so to speak. However, turns out Keefe D doesn't have a record of doing that. You dig? As far as they know or we know. You dig? But at the same time, y'all was looking for them bullets like he had them. And he didn't have them. So now they're trying to say, okay, now we're going to build this case where we're going to possibly get him for first degree murder. How though? I guess they basing what they have off the internet. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since Young Dolph passed away, the internet has been very much police friendly, has created a lot of miniature cops, champ. I call them miniature cops, miniature police, champ. You dig it? It's created a lot of cheese biters. You dig? Everybody's a policeman now on social media. They could find out anything. Ever since then, that's when I've started to see more law enforcement starting to use their evidence based off of social media, gang, aka the internet. Not gonna lie. Is that what they basing it off of? Because if so, they might not have a big case. You dig? Zadie was good. She says, well, he was on that podcast implicating Puffy, so what next? I mean, he using Puffy as a scapegoat, though. He's trying to say Puffy is the reason that I have any connection to Pac dying. It's possible. Like, that's corny. Like, bro, ultimately you're snitching. That's rap behavior. What Keefe D is doing is snitching. Not only is he snitching, he's blaming Puffy as if Puff has something to do with it. Puff has absolutely nothing to do with the death of Tupac Shakur. And that's facts. People can believe whatever they want. I mean, Puffy gets blamed for everything. They blame Diddy for everything. If your toilet don't work today, you're going to blame Diddy. Like, yeah, it's Puff's fault that my toilet don't work today and I got to call the plumber and waste like $300 to fix my toilet. I'm going to blame Diddy, champ. I'm going to blame Puff. Puff is the reason. Bad Boy Records, Evil, they're the reason my toilet don't work today. People blame Puff for everything. If anything goes bad, blame Puff. You feel me? That's what people do. They blame Puff for everything, champ. It's a weird world we live in, and that's just what it is. People don't like to take accountability for their own actions. I mean, had you not been talking about Pac's death on the Art of Dialogue podcast, well, you wouldn't be in this situation, champ. You could have kept your mouth closed, gang. You could have kept your mouth. You ain't even have to talk about why you talking so much, champ. You're clout chasing. That's what happens when you clout chase. When you clout chase, you kind of lose sight of what you're actually doing because you end up doing stuff that you don't even realize can implicate you or, be your downfall. And that's what people don't realize, man. For example, there's like a YouTuber named I Show Speed. He's very, very popular amongst the children. And he's been naked within his last couple streams of videos or something like that. And that's very much against guidelines, but who cares? Because guess what? People will do anything for clout, man. They love the clout. It's like a high. They get a high off of the clout. The clout gives them a high. It's an addiction. You dig what I'm saying? It's like a dopamine effect in the brain. Like, yes, I have clout, champ. Yes. I'll do anything to keep that clout too. No matter what it is. If I have to get naked on camera, like a cam girl on OnlyFans, I will. Real talk. You dig? Nose Ferretus. I don't even know how to say your name, gang. I'm gonna call you Nose or not. We just gonna roll with your comment. My fault, gang. He gonna tell it all. They just want to be heard. They love being interviewed. Yeah, that's true too. Some people love to hear themselves, man. But I ain't gonna lie, like, Keefe D been telling a lot of lies lately. Like, again, he did a recent interview too where he was talking about how Diddy and Pac was on came into a party together and they was both like on a date or something. Bro said like Pac and Diddy was on a date. Like, why do y'all listen to this man, bro? I mean, half the people that come on the Art of Dialogue podcast are kind of deranged in a sense, bro. Like, they need help. Like, mentally, something's just not right. You feel me? They need serious help. Whoever they be bringing on that podcast, it's always a problem, bro. I mean, the Keith Murray situation is the Keith Murray situation. We already know what's wrong with Keith Murray, you dig? But Keefe D is no better than Keith Murray if you're going to keep it 1,000. Like, bro came up there talking about Pac and Diddy went on a date. Like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you saying? Stop, bro. Relax, champ. Chill out. It's Puff's fault. Puff is the reason why I had connections to Pac. And like, bro, you don't make sense. What do Diddy got to do with any of this? People blame Puff for everything, bro. If you don't get that job on Indeed.com, who you gonna blame? Puff. Bad Boy Records is the reason. You blame me, you blame anybody. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, come on, gang. It's nasty work. As AD says, I saw that interview. He said they allegedly looked like a couple. Yeah, he said Pac and Biggie was not Pac and Biggie. Pac and Puff was on a date. Like, yo, bro, get out of here, bro. You're bugging. Chill out, bro. Sleezers was popping. He says, I seen it all. YouTube solved Tupac murder. CTFU 2023 been a crazy, bro. Has it been a crazy? It's been the wildest year ever. You know, the year of the rat. That's what I call it. I call it, this is the year of the rat, 2023 year of the rat officially. You know what I'm saying? Period. It's been year of the rat. This is the rat year. Remember, this is the year of the rat. Everybody told cheese was bitten multiple times with no regard for human life. We live in a weird society, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Society has been very odd lately. You dig? But bro, how did the Las Vegas Police Department figure that they was gonna get this man? Well, let's just be specific. How did the DA in Vegas think they were gonna get this man with first-degree murder charges for the death of Tupac Shakur? That doesn't make any sense, bro. I'm gonna be real, man. YouTube and other social media platforms is what these policemen have been using in recent years. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I said it yesterday, but Little Cam situation. You remember Little Cam from the Mob Ties and Takeoff situation? He was at the party and people swore and everything that he had a gun on him when he didn't. Ended up getting the boy locked up for a limited time. He gets out because they couldn't prove that he had a gun because he didn't have a gun. He wasn't even the gunman. And then they actually found the gunman. Not one apology whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So you trust the internet to solve the case for you. You're being lazy. Solve the case the right way, man. You dig? I don't know what type of evidence they got against Keefe D where they can implicate him like that. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What evidence do they have where they can implicate Keefe D with first-degree murder of Tupac? Kind of wild. I don't know. Did he have something to do with it? I don't know. He knows a lot about the situation, though. But if you're from LA, you would know a little more about that Tupac situation than most people because you know what happened. The Orlando Anderson issue. Him fighting Orlando Anderson at the Mike Tyson fight in Vegas. You know, you might know a little more. You might got a little more knowledge on that topic. You dig? But for real though, I'm trying to figure out why and how they got any real information on Keefe D. They could get him for first-degree murder. It's not making sense to me, gang. Just me personally, doesn't make sense. Not gonna lie. You dig? Floyd Mayweather said he's seen the murder. Floyd Mayweather is a lying champ. I don't usually hear Floyd lie, but that was a bold-faced lie from Floyd. Floyd said, I just so happened to be outside looking and I seen him get shot. Like, Floyd, respectfully. The odds of you seeing that happen, come on, man. Maybe he did tell on an interview with Vlad. He probably did, bro. He probably did in an interview with Vlad. People usually spill the beans. I mean, we seen what A.R. Rab did. A.R. Rab is serving a full-time life sentence now based upon his internet confessions. Bro was just loose with it. He didn't care what he said online. He thought online was like the free place to just tell it all. Bro told his all the dirt he did, he told. Like, yeah, champ, tomorrow we're going to extort so-and-so, and I already extorted so-and-so already. So, you know, we're going to keep extorting and get this money, period. Like, this is what bro was doing, like, straight up. He ain't leave no secrets out, left no details out. And after I extort so-and-so, you know what I'm saying, we gonna run down on so-and-so and kidnap his children and all that, allegedly. Like, and that's for educational purposes. Like, it's wild, bro. Like, it's wild at what great lengths people will go, man. And the crazy thing about A.R. Rab is he wasn't even a clout chaser, man. He really was just openly just saying whatever because he just felt like he wasn't gonna get in trouble for what he was saying. He didn't care. Versus someone who was literally trying to clout chase over somebody else's death and drag the story. You feel what I'm saying? So trust me, you're gonna get more and more celebs blaming Diddy for every and anything. Like, it doesn't end. You dig? Zadie says, because Vlad's interviews seem more like an interrogation. It depends. I don't see it as interrogation. I mean, you do know when Vlad does those interviews, he's not presently there with those artists. Like, he's on a TV screen talking to those artists. Vlad is never actually front and center, face to face with the people that he interviews. Just so y'all know, he's never front and center. He's literally on a TV screen talking to those people like they incarcerated. Theodore Nunn says Nip said him and 50 and Mayweather was out there. 50? How was 50 out there? That doesn't make sense. Selfish is in no time. Yeah, bro, man. How was 50 out there? That's insane. 50 and Mayweather didn't even know each other yet. 50 wasn't even established yet. Anger Management TV says they searched his house, my guy. He had 240 shells. They did ballistic most likely on them. But guess what? They searched his house in order to try and connect those bullets to the murder of Tupac Shakur, and they did not match. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying in the beginning. The bullets didn't match. Feel what I'm saying? The bullets never matched the murder scene for Tupac Shakur. They didn't match. So that's why I'm kind of confused as to why they keep saying that he gonna get him with a first degree murder. How you gonna do that? What proof do y'all have? Unless y'all using proof from the Vlad interviews and the Art of Dialogue interviews. If that's the case, I guess. I don't know, but they talking about they got more than enough to get him with. I mean, if that's what y'all think, maybe they got something we don't know they got. You dig? Maybe they got something that we don't know that they have. It's just confusing me because I'm like, okay, I get that he said what he said on these interviews. I understand that, but point being, what do y'all have? What physical proof do y'all have? Especially if y'all wasn't able to connect the dots with whatever weapons he had in his crib. You dig? Who knows? I think bro was saying his nephew did it too, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of ratting going on, man. A lot of just dry stitching for just clout purposes, bro. People gonna say anything. Then as soon as he gets in trouble, he's on like, yeah, I blame Diddy because Diddy this, Diddy that, Puff this, Puff that. Like, bro, y'all blame Puff for Jamie Foxx allegedly being cloned, man. And I don't believe in none of that. I don't believe Jamie Foxx was cloned at all. He made a movie. Point being, they blame Puff for everything. You feel me? If you get a flat tire tomorrow, you're going to definitely blame Puff and say Bad Boy Records is the reason why your tire is flat today. Like, literally. Take accountability, champ. Maybe you should have put air in your tire. Don't you think, champ? You should have made your tire buff. You should have made your tire fatter So it was fit for the road that day, don't you think, champ? Instead of blaming others, champ, maybe you should have just made your tire obese. That way it could work on the road, champ. But no, champ. You want to blame Diddy and Bad Boy Records as the evil empire that's responsible for the flattening of your tires on your whip. You dig? It's a nasty world we live in. We can't even take accountability. We got to blame whoever we see fit to blame, since everybody else is blaming them. You're going to join the party and blame him as well. Nasty work, gang. Not going to lie. I ain't jacking it. You dig? But I don't know what proof they have. Yeah, they're going to have to show some proof. You know, whatever they do in court, they do in court. Now, the man is supposed to be in court next month. So, we're going to see what it's hitting for. He will be in court next month over the situation. We're going to see what it's about, man. We going to see. You dig? But let me tell you something, no. I don't want y'all to think the show's over, because the show is absolutely never done. It's never over. I don't want you thinking it's over or it's done. Like, that's just not a thing. But one thing you must always do, and I always say it, you must make sure you stop playing. So respectfully, stop playing.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the